biomes all teeming with life. On land you'll find predators and prey alike, all living in harmony, but they all have one thing in common. The reliance of fresh water affects all creatures on the island, and every time you take a drink, you're rolling the dice. The lakes and rivers had a predator that didn't just hunt, it ruled. Deynonicus, an apex predator at the top of the food chain. It lived in the waters of Gondwa 70 to 80 million years ago. Not even its own species was safe from its bone-crushing bite. For any unfortunate dino that fell complacent on the shores of Gondwa, it would meet a watery fate. From the depths, it stalks, silent, patient, and unstoppable. The journey to adulthood is no easy feat. In fact, it'll take many years before you can effectively call it a predator of predators.
Okay.
My journey begins on the coastal waters of Darkwoods, and because I'm new to semi-realism, I decided to take an ocean route to give me some time to read up on the rules a little bit as I made my way to Green Valley.
Oh, this could be nice. Let me do Stam right now. I think that'll be best. Just for the sake of traveling.
Place I am all too familiar with. I had to catch 3 fish, so I made my way in the water to begin my questing.
What the fuck is that?
I had basked a little bit too long, and the sound of distant footsteps getting closer sent me running to the bushes.
Definitely can't fight in Alberta right now.
The Alberta continued grazing through the plant life as I made my retreat to water. However, he was seconds away from falling victim to an ambush from this Tyrannosaurus Rex. I finished questing Green Valley, and I made my way to Big Quill so I could reach Adolescent and unlock some new abilities. I had my first brush with death, as this adult raptor tried to make a meal out of me, but I wasn't going down without a fight. confidence was soaring after I finished my first player kill, and I got excited when I saw this family of Miragaia drinking from the water. So they called me out for a rule break, and they ended up spitting in my face before we parted ways, because I wasn't here to cause trouble. I started getting hungry, so I made my way to Young Grove, where I could also finish getting my deynonicus to subadult. These two were only little, and I wasn't that hungry, so I decided to scare them a little bit. But that was also another rule break, because you're not allowed to clamp things without the intention of killing them.
Am I tripping? Or is that a dinosaur? Messed that up. If I had bone break, that would have been nice.
Yoink. I pulled up on what appeared to be 3 dilos hunting this flyer, so I just gotta wait for the perfect opportunity to clamp one of them and bring them to their watery grave. After fighting and eating a dozen or so mid-tiers, my goal was to fight another Apex, and I hung out here for a little bit before one came knocking on my door.
There's something else in the water. Oh, a duck. Got me a nice peking duck. Oh, fruit coming.
Oh yeah, that definitely screams semi-realism to me, because I know a paleontologist that said hadrosaurs had a voice call that could negate all damage from crocs. Well, I did it again, and I broke another rule. I offered some meat chunks to this croc who didn't get to eat that lambio. But it wouldn't be long before I'd have to answer to my crimes, because this Latin came and told me that I was breaking a rule by offering them a meat chunk. Thank you for watching, and I hope everybody enjoyed the video. And thank you Nat Hist for having me, and I'm sorry for breaking a bunch of rules. I didn't mean to. I had to cut out about 7 or 8 minutes worth of fights because the clips were glitching the PlayStation pretty hard. So I'd like to do this again. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments, leave a like, and I'll see you all next week. Take care.